Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton, Adult1095, coming with another Transformers video. And today we're taking a look at the TransArt BWM-12 Wingwolf Combatant. Now, this video is a bit unfortunate as to the fact that TransArt will be closing their doors after they've produced this figure, and I believe after they've fulfilled some restocks on other figures they've done. There's a whole post about it on their Facebook page, I believe. And yeah, it is unfortunate because they did have some stuff that was in development, such as Deathcharge, and I believe they're working on Rampage, and they showed some other designs that I don't know if they're going to quite do or not, like a Transmetal Tigatron based on the BotCon release. But yeah, it is unfortunate. But moving on, we do have really nice artwork here of him in robot mode. Got a schematic here of Black Arachnia, beside a schematic of Tarantulas, and him in beast mode, getting ready to fire his feather missiles / swords, or clubs, whatever you want to refer to them as. Do have this here. I believe this is for the transformation here. I believe it's through Mag Motion, and I'm not sure what these are. I think it's for their Facebook page, but there you have that. Alright, real quick before we bring him out, here we have his collector card. So you can see Metal Jungle, BWM-12, Wingwolf Combatant, TransArt, and on the back you've got all of his stats here. So firepower is a 7, strength is a 9, speed is an 8, intelligence is a 6, which, yeah, like Black Arachnia says, she likes them big and stupid, and that kind of fits. So let's go ahead and get on to the figure. So bringing out Wingwolf here, it is, very nice MP scaled version of Silverbolt. Although I've said it before, as great as he looks, I think they went a little too much with the silver. I think he should have been a little bit more of a flatter gray instead of being all pretty much metallic, kind of gunmetal gray. But I still can't argue with how good it actually ended up looking. And real quick, we'll start with some comparisons to a couple of previous versions of him. Starting off with the original Kenner release. So, yeah, quite the size difference, but you can still see, and, we'll get into it with transformation, but very similar between the two. You can see how the backpack is much more streamlined and better looking, and pretty much in every way blows away this release of Silverbolt. So, I mean, this one still looks good in robot mode, but yeah, like I've said before, the beast mode transformation, not great. Of course, bring in Black Arachnia, because of romance between the two in the show. And, of course, that romance blossoming through Season 3 into her Transmetal 2 form. So and this is also done by TransArt. Whoop, get that out of the way. So, focusing on Silverbolt himself. Again, really nice paintwork. Just wish it was more of a matte color or semi-gloss instead of being all this kind of glossy silver. Anyways, got some really nice black paint around his ears and this kind of mask that he's got along with his mohawk. Of course, the black nose, you got those yellow eyes. Open up the mouth, you can see some white teeth in there. Got that kind of orange plastic color there. He does have some die cast here on this little orb on his, I guess, abdomen. Got some nice black paint, of course, the red chrome, some silver and gold, kind of a gradient going on here. On his loincloth, you got some die cast here on his shins and this section here. Got that paint. It kind of also does a gradient thing there on the legs. You got some gold, silver, and black on his talons. Of course, a nice metallic paint here, and then a nice gradient going from silver to orange to black, and of course from gunmetal gray to silver here on the tail feathers. And just to show off his full wingspan. There we go. Yeah, this dude's got some massive wings compared to, I mean, of course, he is a different scale than the United Hasbro one. You can also get his wings to flap like the original Kenner release just by flexing the tail a little bit here. And there is another joint right in here, but actually no, where's it at? Yeah, right here. I just don't like using it as much because it's tight and it's right here near a joint, but it is to give him the full, you know, pointing forward thing with his wings. He does have a little trigger here, which you can push down on it. Fires his missile pretty hard. Now, it does fit into his hands, though with how small the peg is, I really kind of don't like having him hold it because I don't want that peg to snap. But kind of just, I'm just going to lightly secure it there a little bit. Just wrap his fingers around it and have him holding it like that. So yeah, you can still fully utilize these just like the original and the Hasbro United release. And those just plug right back into the wing. Now, as far as articulation, we'll go ahead and start here with the wings. We do have a hinge here, here, here. We got this hinge here to bring out the wing itself. And like I said, this ratcheted hinge, which I'll just go ahead and demonstrate. So best to hold it here, and it kind of angles out like that. I don't like bringing it out all the way because there is a point to where if you pull it out too far, it won't go back in. So rather not deal with that. So I just kind of like having them folded up on his back like you would normally have them in the show. Oop. A little bit like that. There goes his arm. Head is on a ball joint, like I said. Don't get a lot of range back, but you do get a good amount side to side, forward, and decent amount rotation. Really nice molding as well with all that fur detail. Do have ratcheted shoulders, get forward and back. You do get a 360 out of it. You do get a nice tight hinge going outward to there. Do get a bicep swivel. And with the transformation, do get all the way 180 for the elbow. Do get a wrist swivel and in and out. Would be nice if they were able to point down for sword wielding, but you just get in and out like this. Do get two joints at the three fingers, so here at the base, here about the middle, and then the index finger is on its own joint. And surprisingly, you do get waist swivel, though kind of gotta secure this onto the torso because these tabs do like to come undone, but you do get a bit of rotation. It doesn't rotate 360 just due to how it's built, which we'll get into that when we get into transformation. Get all the way forward and back at the hips on a ratchet, in and out at a ratchet, thigh swivel. Do get double jointed knees, getting a good amount over 90. Okay, I think there's a way to, yeah, it's about as far as it goes. So do have that. Do get ankle tilt side to side and forward and back due to the talons. So yeah, great amount of articulation on this guy, and of course just looks fantastic. Now as far as features go, you can open up the chest. It is a little bit hard to get it fully open, but inside is the graviton generator that he gave to Black Arachnia during the Agenda Part 1, if I remember correctly. It is just this little disc that pops out. I'll show during the transformation what it fully looks like, but with how this collapses. Yeah, it's kind of hard to open up that chest. So I guess we'll go ahead and get into transformation. Go ahead and start by rotating his fists up like that. Make sure the fingers are all nice and secure. Go ahead and bring the leg joint down as we bend the arm. And I guess actually, no. You don't need to wrist the point up, you just need them straight out like that. Go ahead and straighten out these wolf legs and tab that in like that. There's that. Bring that up. There we go. Straighten out the legs. And for the wings, we'll just go ahead and straighten them out. Bring these little sections here up. And this wing pack is on a double hinge, so just kind of bring that up to there. Then go ahead and untab arms, bring them out like that. Untab this section, and then coming here to the legs, there is a clip here and a little tab there, so just be very careful. You want to split from the forward down to the back and just bring that apart. I'll go ahead and show off here. So there is a riveted pin right here. It's on a little track. That is what allows the waist rotation. So these are basically on their own swivels, but the track also allows it to slide back a little bit, both for transformation and to facilitate the waist swivel. So really nice bit of engineering there. Go ahead and bring these back like that. Bring the talons down. Back, talons down. Okay, and we'll bring the wolf head up. Rotate the ears up. There we go. And this is also on a double hinge, so bring that down. And here, if I can get it out, is the graviton generator. Now, again, this is what Black Arachne used to make her little flying stasis pod in the Agenda multi-parter. Do get some details there for circuitry, so just going to put that back. So bring this whole section around. Now this, I always have issues with getting this, and this is why I'm not going to show transformation back to robot. Well, I might not. We'll see. Go ahead and bring this back. It is, again, like I said, tricky to get out. There we go. So just kind of push that back and out. Okay. There we go. There we go. So bring this whole assembly out. This will flip out. And now we can go ahead and rotate the head around. Close that back up. Bring this whole section up. We don't want to tab this down quite yet. There are 2 slots, 2 tabs. Just go right into there. And from here, we'll bring the wolf legs back. And they will just tab together or peg together here. There's a peg hole peg. We'll just come together. Then this will fold up, covering up that section. There's 2 tabs. And we'll worry about the wings here in a moment. The real tricky part now is getting this all closed up without snapping these little pegs. So go ahead and bring that up. And this will tab right into there. There we go. That one's in. Bring this all up. And then there's a tab slot here on the other side. There we go. Then this will just kind of come up, fold up a little bit, and tab into there. So now, go ahead and take the wings. There's a couple of tabs here on these structure, or I guess joints for the arm transformation. Just kind of shimmy this up, make sure this comes out of there. Come on. We just now I gotta say the wolf mode on this thing looks incredible. Again, the metallic texture of it does throw me off a little bit, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. Though mine does have a paint error. Now this side eye looks fine, or maybe this one looks fine. Oh no, it's looking up a little bit. So when you look at him head on, he's got a bit of a lazy eye there. So not a huge issue. He's not going to be in beast mode very much at all in my collection, and if he is, it'll be kind of at this angle, so it'll be fine. But yeah, head on, he does look a little derpy, but it is just a factory error, no design flaw. So not terrible, but yeah, little annoying. It does have a nice spot there of black for his nose. Can't open the mouth. He's got teeth, tongue painted in. So you got that. You get a ball joint at his head. Of course, the ears can be positioned however you like as far as fitting on that swivel joint. Legs, same articulation as robot mode. Hind legs, get some new joints here with the wolf leg. So you get the elbow, I guess this would technically be ankle, and a toe joint here at the paw. Forward, back, swivel, and then of course you got the wings here, which now you can get a better look at them flapping, and you can kind of get them into a more relaxed position. Whoop. And I guess on the topic of paint blemishes, there is a slight issue here. Now, feeling it doesn't feel like it's chipped. Maybe a little bit of black kind of splattered onto this section. But again, it's not a major problem. At least as far as I'm concerned anyways. Now, comparison-wise, here he is with the original Kenner release, which can't really relax the wings at all. So he's always kind of stuck mid-flight. But you can see that comparison. And bringing in the United Legacy one, yeah, this blows this again out of the water. The proportions are so weird. Like, all the bird stuff is up here too far. The rear end's hanging out too far. This is how it should be. Nice, compact, tail feathers hanging over. Everything's compact. You know, arms are going the wrong way. They should be on the front of the leg. The way these are kind of like fused into the body, like even if you have them untabbed, it just looks weird. It's like all too much right here above the shoulders. Like, even if they are plugged into place, it just doesn't look right. And then the wings are again too far up. They should be right here. And then the transformation doesn't even make any sense for Silverbolt. This one nails the original Kenner release and show transformation down to a T. I mean, there is that weird little bit with the abdomen or underbelly section kind of accordioning together into just a little mass, but it works. And they've managed to do it with the waist swivel. So I don't know what Hasbro's excuse is for what they did with their design, but yeah, So getting them back into robot mode, it's going to be a little bit tricky, especially with that section, but hey, let's do it. So go ahead and bring the wings up again, out of the way. Go ahead and untab this section. There's a couple of little tabs right here to grasp at the loincloth. So bring that up, untab the wings from the body. Just bring this whole section back a little bit, out of the way. Untab front legs, bring those down. We'll go ahead and bring this section out, fold that up. Same with this, get that out of the way. Bring the wolf head down, open up this chest piece, and the head kind of moved in a way that made it difficult to get out. Come on. Okay, what are you stuck on? Oh, okay, there we go. So you got to bring these sections out away a little bit further. Guess I'll go ahead and show off how this looks with Black Arachne if I can get her to hold it. So either have her holding it like that with it going through her claw, or I believe in the show she actually kind of held it between her pinchers, but yeah, that's probably going to be the best way of her holding it, is with her thumb or finger going through that peg hole. So there you got that. Go ahead and put that back on him. There we go. Actually, we don't want this closed up just yet. Now, the tricky part, getting this all back into place. Oh, come on. Oh, actually, no, yeah. Like I said, this transformation's a little weird, a little tricky. So bring that up like that, and then that will rotate in. And then take this whole section with it. And then once you get it into there, it kind of folds up against the roof. Oh, that's where I'm going wrong. These sections need to be further out because that tab there was getting in the way. So then this all just kind of goes in like that, and then this will fold up against the roof of that panel. Close that up. Go ahead and bring the arms forward and tab them into place. There we go. Get them out of the way. And now for the wolf head, fold it down on that ball joint. It is a ball joint and a hinge, so fold it down on the hinge. Bring this all down. Actually, we want to bring this section up to there. And we can bring down these pieces. There we go. Oop, there goes the missile again. So from here, just kind of go up, going from this to there, peg that all together. Then these just tab into place. Bring these sections up. There we go. There's that. There we go. It keeps wanting to untab, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Bring the section back down to here. Tab in, and those will peg down like that. Go ahead and bring these sections back, collapse the wolf leg, straighten out the arm, bring that back, bring that down, fold up the wolf leg, and there we have Silverbolt, or Wing Wolf, back in robot mode. Just a matter of getting his legs balanced with those talons. And there we go. So, yeah, there is Silverbolt back in robot mode. So, for final thoughts, I really enjoy this figure. It is a major shame that TransArt is shutting down their factories and no longer producing any more products after this, because I would have loved to see them do Windraiser. I mean, I've been wanting the same from the Hasbro release, even though I don't care for the Hasbro mold. But yeah, it's a real shame, because again, they had some really cool designs coming out and stuff that they were still working on. I still need to track down a Quick Strike from them, as well as the Dinobot and Transmutate. So that's going to be fun to deal with. But yeah, it is very unfortunate what they're going through. If you want, you can check out the actual post on their Facebook page. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video of the TransArt Wing Wolf, aka Beast Wars MP Fusor Silverbolt. So that being said, check out the links down below. Check out the other TransArt videos I've done, as well as Legacy and Studio Series. Really looking forward to Age of the Primes and some of the new Studio Series coming up this year. And stay tuned, there might be a stream this coming Saturday at the time of this recording, talking about the HasLab as well as any other product reveals. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. So long. Take care. Just let that finish so I'm not staring at it. There we go. All right. See ya.